This is Brittany. I am coming in for my 1 month surgery update. Okay, something keeps popping up on my screen, and I don't know what that. It tells me there's no audio being found, and yet there is. So, okay, whatever. Anyways, today is August 24th, and I had my gastric sleeve, vertical sleeve gastrectomy, VSG, whatever you want to call it. I had it done on July 24th, 2014. Almost forgot the year for a second. So I am 1 month out officially today. I thought about making a week 4 video or whatever, but then I was like, well, it's just a few days different. I'll just go with the date instead. I made a list of things to talk about this time, so if you see me looking down or whatever, that's what I'm looking at. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was my weight. I started out at 270, which was my highest weight ever, actually. When I first went into the doctor's office, I think I was like 260 or something. And then I had some food funerals, and they didn't put me on a liquid diet or anything. All I had to do was like a 1-day clear liquid. And that's my little puppy looking out the window in the front. So you see the light changing. Anyways, I had food funerals. When they went in and did my surgery, they said my liver was fine. So, not worried about it. So I gained 10 pounds before that. So it was 270. And then I lost 18 pounds in 1 week. Like my post-op appointment, I was 18 pounds down, and that was crazy. It was like 6 days later. Since then, I've only lost a few pounds here and there, but today I woke up and I have made it to 248, right? Yeah, I think that's what yeah. So that's really awesome. I'm looking at my fitness pal to make sure that that's what it was. Well, no, I'm sorry. I made it to 247 today. I knew it was between 247 and 248. Couldn't remember which one was today. And yeah, I could. Because for some reason, I've been like bouncing back and forth between like 249 and 250 and then 248. And it's like every day, like it changes. Like I can be 248 today, and then tomorrow I can be like 250. And I don't really know like what is my actual weight. Like when I went to the doctor last week for my 1 month update, they weighed me at like 252. And I know that I was not 252. So whatever, that's fine. So yeah, I mean, that's like 23 pounds, and that's a lot better than I expected. I slowed down a lot, which I mean, I've been told that's pretty normal. I actually also got my period today, so that also gives you a few pounds. So yeah, that's my weight. I mean, I've lost 23 since surgery. I didn't pre-op diet, like I said, so hopefully it starts to come off a little bit more now. Like after my period leaves, maybe more will happen. I also never said where I got my surgery done. I went to Dr. Redmond at Southern Surgical Specialists of Louisiana. They also have it in Mississippi. Dr. Redmond like co-owns the hospital that we had our surgeries in, my brother and I. Southern Surgical Hospital in Slidell, that one. And I really love my doctor a lot. Like he's pretty awesome. He's really cool and laid back and chill, and like it's cool. Like I mess with him, and he messes right back with me. So like my post-op appointment, that's my next thing on my list. I got to see my surgeon for my post-op appointment, my 1 month. And we talked about how I was feeling and everything, and he keeps saying that he thinks I'm still a little dehydrated, which I try my best, but I can only do so much. But he also said that, and this is TMI, so if you don't want to listen to poop stories, then turn it off. I'm having white bowel movements on occasion, not all the time, just sometimes, and sometimes it's like marbled and it's kind of creepy. I've never had white, I've never seen white except in dog poop. So I was like, this is creepy. So I have to go get a bunch of gallbladder tests run because he doesn't want that to mess my liver up or something because of the way it connects and everything. And he said, and if it comes back where it looks bad, then I'll have to go get it taken out soon. But if not, then he wants to wait like 6 months to a year once I lose a lot of weight before he takes it out. I had straight symptoms of gallbladder problems well before surgery. I had, the attacks and, a lot of things that come with like a bad gallbladder, except I never had any stones. They ran a bunch of tests before on me like 2 years ago, and everything came back clean, came back normal, except that I was having all these problems, having the pains and the diarrhea and the cramping, and like right after you eat, you're sick, and they just were like, oh, it must just be GERD, it must just be a hiatal hernia, which I do have, but they just wrote it off as that because there were no stones. So I talked to him, my surgeon, about this, and he was like, no. He was like, it's probably just bad. Like, it's just diseased. And I was like, great. I was like, man, you should have just taken it out while you were in there. You didn't even have to tell the insurance. You just rip it out. I mean, who knows? Like, other than you and me, like, and the people in the room, who knows? But he was just like, no, we'll have to look and see if it needs to come out and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. He's like, I wish we could have just done it while we were in there, but, it's not really, I guess the insurances don't allow it or something, I don't know. So anyway, my appointment went good. He sent me all that stuff to go get those tests done, which I haven't yet, but I will. Beignet, stop! Hush. So I will go get that done eventually when I have time. Probably this next weekend, this next Friday coming up since I'm off. Trying to think of what else. I have to go back in 3 months or something like that for my 3-month appointment, so that'll be cool. I wanted to also talk about my inches that I've lost. I've lost a good amount of inches. I mean, I know that I was pretty tight in a size 22, and now I'm able to fit into a size 20, which is great. And I mean, I lost a pant size in a month. That's awesome. My bra, I was wearing like a 44 triple D or something like that, and now I'm wearing like a 40F. So I didn't lose the ladies. I just lost, I guess, a round, which is pretty interesting. I had a coupon for a free jean from Lane Bryant, so I went there and I got me, new bras, and I found a belt that fits, because you can't find belts that fit big people at Walmart or anything. And my mom was with me shopping, and she was like, oh, just here, try this pair of jeans, it's cute. And it was a size 20. I was like, Mom, I don't think I'm going to fit in a 20. And she was like, you would be shocked. You would seriously be shocked. I was like, Mom, I'm not going to fit in a 20. I haven't lost that much weight, and she goes, no, just try it. So she only brought 20s in there with me, and 18, 20 tops, and I fit in it. I mean, the pants were slightly tight, but really it wasn't that bad. So I got them for free. And then the shirt, like, I thought I was going to be in a 22, 24, but I was in an 18, 20, which is great, and I bought that. Everything was on sale. Everything was like 50% off, plus clearance was an extra 50% off or something. So it was insanely cheap. So that was really fun. Another thing, I guess this is all NSVs, non-skill victories. I also got this extra large jacket at work. They bought jackets for us because the girls are like always freezing cold in there. and it never buttoned. Like, it wouldn't even come close to buttoning. And now it, like, I can button it, it's tight, but I can at least button it. Before, it wasn't even going there. It was like that much between, you know, and I'm like, wow, okay, that's pretty awesome. That's like, eventually it'll be able to actually fit me, and I'll actually be able to button my jacket. And maybe eventually it'll be big on me. And I'll just be able to, you know, do whatever, like wear a big jacket. So that was really awesome too, because, you know, it's kind of embarrassing walking around with a jacket that you know is too small for you, but it's the company jacket, and you do what you do. So that's that. What else do I have? Vitamins. I am not getting vitamins in. It's just bad. They suggested that I buy this, like, Bariatric Advantage. It's a multivitamin. It's a pill. It's about yay big. It's pretty big, you know. And it's got, like, powder on the inside, so my mom said just twist it open and put it in yogurt. I'm like, oh, no, not so sure about that. I can probably gag 1 down a day. I'm supposed to take 3 a day, and then that's basically all I need to take other than calcium chews, which I haven't gotten any of those yet. But it's really hard because they're so big and they taste horrible. And ever since surgery, I've had issues getting pills down. Like, just now I took Tylenol. It was hard to get a pill down. I don't know why. I mean, I even asked the surgeon this, and he was like, I don't know. He was like, that's kind of weird. He was like, maybe it's your mind tricking yourself, you know. And I'm like, yeah, you know, you might be right. I just know that it's really hard for me to get anything down. It's pretty difficult. So if anybody has any suggestions on vitamins, I really appreciate it. I've been debating looking for like a gummy or something, because I don't want to take one of those really nasty pills. I do have some that I had bought before surgery, and they have almost everything you need, but you need to take like 3 of those a day, plus 2 of these other pills, plus 2 of these other ones, and they're like really big and really nasty, and I have a strong gag reflex, so I can't do like super uber nasty stuff because I will puke. I know that it's really important to get your vitamins in, and I mean, they tested my blood work last week and everything was fine, actually. There were no problems except for the thyroid thing, but they said that's something just to watch until next time. So, I don't know. I'm gonna try, really gonna try. I've been getting my protein in, though. I've been getting a lot of protein from food. I added fish into my diet on the 16th of August, even though I'm not supposed to have them until this Friday coming up, which is like the 29th. I was just feeling really run down. I felt weak. I felt like I couldn't do anything. I felt like I just needed to lay down and just sit in the house. And until I added fish and eggs into my diet, I was feeling like crap, okay? I finally just said, screw the diet plan for a few minutes. I'm gonna try it. I had lightly scrambled eggs, so they're like really not, they're not cooked to where they're like kind of dry. They're like still kind of moist. I ate those on the 16th and I was fine. I was super fine. I felt energized. I was like, Marco, let's go to the store. Let's go. And we just went and I felt great. And then that night I had bought some cod fillets from Costco, and I heated it up in the microwave, and I took like a bunch of bites, and I was like, wow, this is great, and I felt wonderful. But I do have to say, I don't know if this is a bad thing or not, but like fish seems to be a slider food to me, and I know I have some family and friends watching, so a slider food is kind of when you can eat a lot of the food, like, and it seems to go through your stomach kind of fast, where you can eat plenty. I have not experienced that with anything. Yogurt, it's like 2 tablespoons maybe. Everything has pretty much been like stopped. I started out eating half an egg, and now I can eat a full egg. I don't know if that's just my stomach healing, to where I can eat more. But the fish, I ate probably 3/4 of a 5-ounce cod fillet. And I'm like kind of nervous, because I'm like, well, I'm not supposed to be eating this much. But then again, I'm like, you know what? It's fish. It's protein. And as long as I know that it's something that's like kind of good for me, then I'm not really going to stop it too much. Like, I'm going to talk to, a nutritionist or something, because the nutritionist I have sucks. But anyways, I'm going to talk to someone about it and see what they say, because I don't want to push it. So that's why I like literally stop myself. But I do need to pay attention to the fact that there's stuff out there that I can just eat like that. Luckily, I guess that it is fish, because fish is good, so we'll see. So yeah, that my diet right now, I'm on MyFitnessPal, by the way. It's Brittany Blau, just like my YouTube name. So if you wanted to check me out on there and see what I'm eating every day. My diet pretty much consists of an egg in the morning, and I add usually like a little bit of pepper jack cheese or something. They also say to cook it in spray margarine, but I am not cooking anything in spray margarine. Screw that. That's just nasty. So I use real butter, okay? Like, I am using whole stuff. I feel more comfortable having whole foods rather than like processed crap. So as much as I can have whole foods, I'm going to try to do that. So like, I'll have an egg in the morning with some butter and cheese, and full fat cheese, like pepper jack. And then I will usually have like a hummus with wheat thins, or I made a 7-layer dip with wheat thins, or the multigrain club crackers. I'll do that as like a snack. Sometimes I'll have a cheese, like a cheese stick or a cheese little block, like the Land of Lakes cheese block thing. And then for lunch, I have had leftovers from my supper, which like sometimes it's like the ricotta bake, or it's veggie lasagna or something like that. And then I'll have like another snack, which usually is kind of repeated the same thing. And then for supper, like I said, I'll either cook like a ricotta bake or a veggie lasagna or fish or something like that. Like, I usually try to make sure it's really high in protein. And that's pretty much my day, like, of food. And I know that I've had some snacks in the evening. I tried one of the Enlightened bars that have a lot of protein in it, little ice cream whatever bars. I'm not a fan. They're like not very flavorful, and I find they are hard. So I'm not gonna buy anymore. I could also have like a sugar-free fudgesicle or popsicle, but after being on the liquid diet, I got really tired of them. So it's really hard. But yeah, that's typically my day. I try to get as much fluids in as I can, but I'm having a really hard time. Sometimes also, most of the time, sorry, I forgot about this, I have a Premier Protein shake. That'll help with my protein. That's the 30 grams. I did recently find a protein bar that I enjoy. I really like the Power Crunch bars. I like the vanilla better than the chocolate, but I'm going to see if I can order like a variety pack to where I can test out a bunch of stuff. Okay, so that takes care of that one. The only thing left on my list is recipes. I need recipes. I've been on Pinterest and everything, but I'm not allowed to have chicken or beef or anything like that until like 2 weeks from now. I'm not sure if I want to try it early. I'm not saying I'm getting tired of fish, but I would really like to have a variety, and fish is expensive. So fish recipes would be lovely. I've been doing a lot, like I said, the lasagnas and the ricotta bakes with like marinara and pasta sauce and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty good. I mean, it's definitely edible. I like it. It's good. Um, but you know, to me, you can only eat so much of something before you can get tired of it, and you gotta rotate. You gotta rotate stuff in and out, or else you're just gonna get burnt out. So, if there are any good recipes out there, I am willing to try it. I have been looking through Egg Face, The World According to Egg Face. I've been looking through her blog, and there's some pretty cool stuff out there, which is like the ricotta bake. That one's out there. So yeah, I just need more recipes. I need to try more food. Anything else? I'm sure this is a really long video. I'm really excited that it's been a month. I'm really excited. I feel a lot better than I have been feeling. No way am I perfect. No way am I feeling like great. I am tired. I'm still very tired. And I just want to be able to eat food. I want to be able to go out with my husband and sit down and have a good dinner and be able to eat, you know? And I think now that I'm eating fish, I could technically do that since I live in Louisiana, and that's basically seafood, you know? That's what we eat, seafood. But I'm also a little worried about being tempted by things like bread and fried foods because that's so common, especially here, and po' boys, and it's like I think about all these things that I'm like never really gonna be able to eat that much of before, you know, anymore, or really be able to eat at all. I mean, the whole point of the surgery was to get healthy and to lose weight and change your lifestyle, which I completely understand, and it's not me, you know, wanting to go against that. It's just, it's hard. It's really hard, you know, especially when you've been this way your whole life, and then bam, you know, it's drastic. It's like cold turkey, and you have to put food in your mouth. And when it's not the food that you want to put in your mouth, it's really hard. I mean, like yesterday I took a nap and I woke up just dying for Chinese. I wanted pizza. I wanted, you know, cookies, and it was just like, you know, it was upsetting because anything that I put in my mouth, I was like, I don't want this. I want Chinese, you know? And it's just, it's a rough process, but, you know, I think I'm getting there. I'm getting a lot better than what I was before. I do feel a ton better, honestly, and getting back to work, I think, helps getting into a rhythm and being able to just go about the day. And I find that I actually do better as far as, like, food choices and getting my protein in when I'm at work versus being at home, which is very interesting. I don't know, I guess I feel like I'm more disciplined at work. So anyways, this is my 1 month video. I think I may come back for the next few weeks each week, and then probably not as often. I do look like a mess today, but that's okay because, you know, you do what you gotta do. My red hair, I don't know if anesthesia messes with your hair any, but ever since surgery, my hair has like, I don't know, it's been weird. It's had like it's just been acting funny, and then the color is just, I've been having red hair like this for months, and it lasts a lot longer than what this has lasted, and this is turning more orange. Usually when this does decide to fade, it takes longer, and it doesn't turn orange, it turns more pink, but this is like, I don't know, and then down here it looks like it's turning blonde or something. I don't know, so I don't know what's going on with my hair, but I need to get it re-dyed, and to me, having your hair looking funky like this, it doesn't matter if you wear it down and all fixed or whatever, it still is gonna look funky. So I'm not even playing with it. So, all right, well, like I said, this is my 1 month video. Super excited that I'm a month down, and I'm like so much closer to being able to eat real food. I can have like a taco. That's what I'm dying for. I'm dying for a taco. That's what I'm dying for today, by the way. It changes like every 5 minutes. Anyways, I enjoy watching everyone's videos, and I hope that you guys can watch mine too. Sorry about it being so long, but I'm kind of excited. So, anyways, have a great day and hope everyone's feeling well. Bye!